Hey gamers, welcome back to another Roblox video, and today I'm going to be showing you every possible way you can get stingers in Bee Swarm Simulator. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So if you are in need for some stingers for the Vicious Bee, I don't actually have Vicious Bee yet, but I am getting close. So if you didn't know, you can go right next to the spider field in the 5B section, and if you get 250 stingers, you can go ahead and claim your Vicious Bee right over here. But this video is going to show you every single way on how to get stingers to get this Vicious Bee right here. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So first things first is defeating a wild Vicious Bee. So in order to find a wild Vicious Bee, we actually need to hop into a server that is currently in nighttime. As you can see here, it is daytime in this server, so we can just go ahead and leave and then rejoin the server or the game until we finally find a server that's currently nighttime. As you can see here, it is not nighttime over here too. So once you've got yourself a server that is currently in nighttime, then you can go ahead and look for a stinger in the corner of each of these fields: the clover field, the spider field, the cactus field, the rose field, and the mountaintop. Oh, look at that. Someone actually found the Vicious Bee in the rose field. So if you find a stinger in one of those fields that I just said, then you may have a chance of finding that wild Vicious Bee. And of course, when you defeat the Vicious Bee, you get a few stingers. You may only get like 1, 2, maybe 3 stingers from the Vicious Bee, but there is also a daily bonus. And the daily bonus basically just gives you an extra 5 stingers. So you get that every single day once you defeat the Vicious Bee. Now that is probably the most common way to get stingers, just to find the wild Vicious Bee. The second most common way to get stingers is in the ant challenge area right here. So once you get 20 bees, you can get inside of this area, and there's actually a stinger shop. It's only 10 tickets for just 1 stinger, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so if you head down over here, you can actually find this little area right next to Brown Bear behind the clover field. Now if you haven't unlocked this place already, it's pretty simple. You just go over to the shop over here. So you can see here I'm in the basic shop. What is this? The shop with the new bear. And you want to go to the clippers. And you can equip the clippers, and then you can go back over here, then you can cut the vines. And then you'll enter this little obby passageway. And over here, you'll find a Commando Chick. Now, there are a few times when the Commando Chick will give you some stingers. The 3rd, the 12th, the 30th, and the 40th time you've captured the Commando Chick, it will give you a few stingers. It does take a little while to capture the Commando Chick though, so you can also get 1 stinger from this one code. So if you click on the cog icon, then you can go into promo codes and then type in the code 1mlikes. And that'll give you a stinger and a bunch of other goodies, but I already redeemed it, so. So if you have a Cub Buddy, it is a very rare, a super rare chance that your Cub Buddy will drop a stinger. But it is super duper rare, and my Cub Buddy has never done that before. If you don't know how to get a Cub Buddy, then you can just go into the ticket shop, and then you'll find him right here. You can see here it's 2,000 tickets, but you can also go into the little shop icon right here, and then you can buy Cub Buddy for 600 Robux. So this is definitely the pricier option, but you can actually go onto the shop here again, and you can buy a Night Bell, which is 80 Robux. And it summons nighttime. A Moonsprout and a Wild Vicious Bee are guaranteed to appear. But that is definitely a really pricey way to go. You can also get stingers from scorpions and aphids. It is a really super duper low chance, again, very low chance that you'll actually get them. But I have seen a few people actually get stingers from aphids before. And I just found this out earlier, but you can actually get a stinger from the spider right here. Again, it is a super rare drop. You can also get a few stingers from completing certain brown bear, black bear, other bears quests. So you can see here, there's black bear right here. Now there are a couple of ways to get stingers in the cactus field actually. So if you go into the cactus field over here, there is a very low chance to find a stinger in the leaves. So if you see any leaves in the cactus field, you can go over it and then, like that. If we head on to the red or blue HQ, you can see here, there's this planter thing. I don't really know what they're for, but apparently if you get a planter in the cactus field, it has a very low chance of getting you a stinger. Again, super duper low chance, and you probably won't get it. So now the final way to get stingers in Bee Swarm Simulator, the very final way, is to get them from the memory matches. And you can get a stinger from the Mega Memory Match, the Nighttime Memory Match, which is all the way up there in the 30B section, but it needs to be nighttime, and when it's nighttime, these moons will light up, and then you can just go on top of them and get up there. And you can also get them from the Extreme Memory Match, but that is in the 35B section, which unfortunately I do not have. But yeah, that is all of the ways you can get stingers in Bee Swarm Simulator. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.